Hello, and welcome to the House of Azazel Tarot. Today we'll be doing a pick a card reading with the topic of what is your soul's essence? Um, the key to this reading of what a soul's essence is the most distilled down to the core um, flavor of your soul. It is what it wants at its core, what it is at its core. And to in human living, it's basically like a goal of ours. I guess it depends on your journey, really, but it's sort of a goal of many people on Earth to get to the distilled core, and it's interesting because I can definitely pull it up in a tarot reading and kind of explain it, but that still wouldn't take away from the journey. It'd still be like a long process, and it's sort of an alchemical process. So today we are going to see what your soul's essence is. We'll kind of get to the bottom of it, get it explained, and from there, you can just kind of, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah, that. Um, so for pile one, we have the Shungite crystal, if you want to choose pile one. For pile two, we have my little radioactive tourmaline. And for pile three, we have a pyrite crystal. Take your time, choose your pile, and I'll see you in your reading to find your soul's essence. Hello, pile one. If you came to the reading with the Shungite crystal, then this will be the reading mapping out your soul's essence. So the cards that came through for this reading, which are in a little shape I just made to kind of make an alchemical distillery sort of shape. So these cards represent sort of the alchemical process, and then this represents sort of the travel through the pipe, as it goes down into its distilled form, and then this here will be the the soul's essence. So looking into the cards, here on the left side with the sort of distillery area, we have the Knight of Cups reversed, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So I kind of put these together so that the top is air, left is water. Is that right? Yeah. Air, earth, water, fire. Boom, yeah. So fire on the right, water on the left. Okay. So with this sort of distillery process I'm seeing here that gets to your soul's essence, I'm seeing that a lot of it is based in emotional upheaval, definitely, with the Queen of Cups here in this sort of watery area, and you have the Knight of Cups reversed as well, in sort of the air area. That means likely in your life, as things are going right now, it may be that you kind of don't really see the emotional upheavals coming. You might not see emotional upheavals coming. You may be someone who tries to avoid emotion a little bit. Um, but with this Queen of Cups here, it's like you have so much just kind of in you naturally, or so much that often gets around you. You may be in emotional situations a lot for someone who really doesn't want to be. With the Nine of Pentacles here on the earth plane, it may seem as if you give a very everything's good, I'm all good vibe. You just kind of give that out. And it may be just sort of a natural way you've settled into, even if there's a lot of turmoil going on underneath the surface, you may be able to keep a good face. And yeah, when things get highly emotional, you may actually sort of, not even see it coming sometimes, but also just going again, like it may come, it may feel like it's coming again. And it may be something that's in a sense possibly difficult to figure out. with the King of Swords here in the fiery area, you may you may use your mind to really calm any anxiety. So you may have a good mind for avoiding anxiety and for avoiding anxious thinking. You may have like systems in place for that or something, but it just feels as if, if it feels as if you have to take too much action, or something's going to lead to too much action, then you have kind of a whoa, let's think about this rationally. And this is somehow the distillery process for you. This is the way this seems to be working for you to get you to what your true soul's essence is, which, kind of makes this process, which might seem frustrating on the outside, or, even if it is something that you may have seen as a negative, it's the positive that's leading to something. So let's see, as that kind of, alchemical brew of you moves forward through the pipette area. We have the oracle cards here, the Seer and Lion Spirit, with Be Generous of Spirit written on it. The traveling here, the way this process gets moving toward its distilled place, which, will be the Four of Pentacles, and I'll explain it, obviously. This is a, Four of Diamonds. But in the pipette area here with the Seer and the Lion Spirit, Be Generous of Spirit, this feels as if the King of Swords energy that may keep you sort of not pushed into heavily anxious places, you may want to turn that down a bit. The Lion Spirit here with Be Generous of Spirit says this thing starts traveling once you actually kind of lower that huge guard over going toward things that make you anxious, because you might be missing out on something that could turn out well, like that could be good and could be something you are looking for. You might miss out on that if you don't do a little forward thinking for it with the Seer here, and also just a willingness to let some of that anxious energy out from yourself as more of a gift than a than a just anxiety inducing thing. Like it can happen as it is, sort of. It can happen as it is. But there's something that it can also lead to, and it's as if there's just sort of to get this process moving, just sort of tweaking a little bit on the, okay, I'll do something small that makes me a little anxious, okay, I'll take a little action, like this feels like taking baby steps or something toward a, I don't know, a better way of emotional living, for sure, because this whole process that came through for the soul's essence here felt so related to emotion, so heavily related to emotion. And it feels like a huge emotional backstory that, is more than likely different for everyone watching. But it just seems like there's that, and then this deciding of, what, now that I've seen how bad emotions can be, I'm just gonna not do them. I'm just going to not pay attention to that, and I can pay attention to other things, and all the things that I pay attention to will make me look really good on the outside. Yeah. Sorry for such a read. Pile one. But let's go into your distilled spirit. So we'll see what the key here was, what the soul's essence is that makes up what this cycle was for, and what letting it go into its most prime self could be. So for that, we have the Four of Pentacles here, the Four of Diamonds in the in the playing card deck. And with that, I'm seeing something about your soul's essence really being, give me a minute. Give me one moment. Parts, time, left. I didn't do this earlier, but I have a thing with stuff on it. So it's got your messages. Pile 1, the messages that came through for you, and it's a ramble of words. Information, pieces, parts, time, loss, foundation, process, completion, safety, and spirit. Spirit was one of your words. And another one said, be generous of spirit. Okay. What I'm seeing for you as your soul's essence is that it is searching for safety. It's most, and oh, I'm getting that image now of oh, what is that? It's a medical term for things that are like sealed entirely, hermetically sealed. Yeah, I'm getting that this is a process that is meant to hermetically seal your soul, especially in emotional areas. And this doesn't look like something, you know, because this sounds almost bad in the sense of like walling off your your emotions or something, you know, like it feels like in this process, as you look at it broader, it seems like walling off your emotions in some way, which sounds like a negative, you know, like people wall off their emotions for different reasons, for different circumstances all the time. But, you know, it sounds kind of like a negative for some reason, but the distilledness of it is getting to a hermetically sealed place that actually has everything you need inside it. This is more like a, you know, a really proper protection, a really proper emotional protection for you that does come at the beginning with some risk. That's kind of it there, is that there's got to be a little bit of risk taken to get to that perfect thing you want. And it looks like the you know, the risk probably likely brings itself up all the time. If you haven't taken it, then it probably comes up a lot. You know, if you haven't done it yet, then it probably keeps repeating. But um yeah, with the Four of Pentacles here, your soul's essence is to get to this hermetically sealed place. It is to get to a place of perfect emotional safety, which probably sounds like a pipe dream, but it's kind of real. You know what I mean? It's real if you really devote yourself to it and know that's what you want, even if it's, you know, in a sense, I would say, I guess, socially not recommended. But you know, if that's what floats your boat, having your emotions where you want them and not somewhere else, then that's what floats your boat. Like, you know, then that's what does it for you. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That your soul's essence here is an emotional safety tool. Like it's a you know, it's kind of something that's hard to create, and it's a spiritual creation. It's being created in your soul. You know, it's being created in your soul for your soul, and it is the essence of your soul. Man, souls. All right. Pile 1, that's your reading. Thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe if you liked the reading. Donate if you can. That would help the channel. And, you know, I'll see you in the next one. This was fun. I'll see you in the next one. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose the little radioactive crystal, the little radioactive tourmaline, then this is your reading on finding your soul's essence. Starting off, some messages that came through when I was meditating on them. It's not a long list, but the words that came through were takeaway, and it felt like taking away something like you learned, and also like take away like British food. Like, you know, when they order food, they call that a takeaway or something. Next word is worthiness. We have interest, importance, impishness, and playfulness. That's the whole list of words. Pile 3's is even shorter, but don't worry about that. So those are the words that came through, and here is the layout of your reading. So the way this is laid out, here on the left, we have 4 cards that are representing sort of the alchemical process, that, the little thing you boil in the alchemical process. This has like all the elements in it. We have the top. Well, I'll tell you the cards. We have the 7 of Swords here on the top, the 7 of Swords reversed, and this is the air element in the alchemical process. I don't know why I'm saying that like the whole way, but whatever. We have the 4 of Wands here on the left, and that's the water. We have the 9 of Wands here at the bottom, and that's the earth area. And we have the Queen of Pentacles on the right with the fire area. And then as we go up here, this sort of goes into like the pipette that the distilled liquid travels down, and then this is your distilled card, right? So let's start on the left here in the alchemical process. So with the cards, we have the 7 of Swords reversed, the 4 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Queen of Coins. The process I'm seeing here overall, seems to involve, I'm getting really lost here. I'm sorry, I have to examine my loss for a moment. Soul retrieval. Sometimes life stings. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, yeah, so loss is like the answer. Oh, that's, oh. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry about that. So this reading seems to... Okay, let's call this the difficult area, just because I'm going to have to make it better over here. This is the difficult area. In the difficult area, there are money issues. In the difficult area, with the 7 of Swords reversed here, there's like a lack of... it's looking like financial knowledge. It's looking like there's a lack of financial knowledge on what to really do with money, like, and just with the Queen of Coins over here on the left side, it's like that. It seems like money just kind of goes right out. Money just kind of leaves, it just kind of goes away. With the 4 of Wands here on the left, with the, I'm what I'm seeing is that money makes you very comfortable. It makes you feel very comfortable. Money makes you feel good. Pile 2 is what I'm seeing. And it's as if as soon as the money makes you feel good enough to let all the money go. That's what it looks like. And to be honest, that's hard. Sorry. That's hard for some reason. That is like a difficult thing here. Yeah, it's looking. It's what sucks is that looks really natural for you. It's as if that's like just kind of how it goes or whatever. And with the 9 of Wands here, it's like I'm sure you've tried a bunch of things, and none of those things seem to really work. Yeah, none of those things seem to, fix the problem. Let's go into the pipette area now. Sorry for that because I feel like there was such a dip in there where I had to really understand like a whole feeling at the time. What was that? All right, moving on. Into the pipette area. This is the area where I guess there's the most advice on how to get here or something, because it looks as if these processes, and it was the same with pile one, that the process was actually hard. I don't know. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect for the process to be hard also, but it feels like I should have known that, but I didn't know that. So the pipette area, the things that get you moving toward this distilled area, which is better. With Ace of Pentacles here, this is the Ace of Diamonds. This is better. I can say that right now. This is better. It is getting you to a new money mindset, this is turning into a money reading. But that's what it feels like. It feels like this is about how money gets gained and spent or something, like it's there and it's gone. But yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles here, that's a new money mindset. Those are new money moves. Those are, all the good stuff that you're actually probably trying to get to, and it's just difficult for some reason. So here was soul retrieval in the pipette area, the things that get you there. Soul retrieval and wasp spirits, sometimes life stings. This is more than likely oh gosh, because I feel silly now saying it's like a cutting back of some things. Soul retrieval is bringing your energy back to yourself. Soul retrieval is, everything you put yourself in as a part of, you have to, go, oh, I am actually sovereign from that. I'm actually free from that. You detach from it and you bring what part of your soul was there back to you, right? With wasp spirits, sometimes life stings. There's really just this like it's gonna have to be things that that you feel like bring you a lot of joy, or that make things hurt less, stuff like that, the things we get addicted to, all that kind of shit. All of those things, you are going to have to do soul retrievals on them. You are going to have to, yeah, okay, you're going to have to really set some rules for yourself, gosh, yeah, this is just turning into one of those regular motivational readings. It's just one of them regular motivational readings now, where you're like, hey, you got to get your stuff in order. Hey, you got to work on it. Hey, bud, get it together. Sorry, pile two, it's okay. Not all of us have it together. Don't worry, I'm not one of them either. There you go. But, it'd be like that. But when you get to the distilled area, your distilled soul's essence, because this is what you can say, this is your natural state. It's just, it's bogged down in some things, more than likely, processes. There are processes that it's bogged down in, and those processes need to be adjusted, with soul retrieval. They need to be adjusted. And yeah, it's going to be boundaries, rules, stuff like that. Boom. Say it like it's easy. Yeah. And, it's going to feel a little bit like a hit, but yeah, sometimes it just do. Some of the stuff do. You choose your battles, you choose your, it's going to hurt, so choose your hurt. That's what they say. That's what they say. I've heard them say it. Yeah. And you can get to this soul's essence, which is something that can hold you better financially, something that can work for you better, in a more long-term, more understanding way. So that's what you're getting to. That's soul's essence. It may be a big part of your life or something to really get a hold on that. So yeah, pile two, that's your reading. Thank you for being here. I hope the reading resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. There you go. Like, share, subscribe, press buttons. Donate if you can. That helps the channel. Yeah, especially if it's resonating, I guess. But you don't have, I don't know. Don't, yeah, whatever. Moving on. Thank you, pile two. Thank you for being here. Hello, pile three, and welcome to your reading on your soul's essence. So here we have a layout of cards, and the layout, I did it in sort of a way where we have the alchemical process over here with all the 4 elements, each card representing an element, and we have sort of the funnel sort of pipette thing that the 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 distilled liquid of your soul's essence would flow down, that would have to, the path it would go down to get to its distilled essence. And we have the card representing its distilled essence right here on the bottom right. So let's first get in over here on the left with the cards that are your alchemical process, the process that happens as you get to your soul's essence. So we have here at the top with the chair, we have the chariot. This is the air area as well. So the chariot here in the air area. We have the 9 of cups over here on the left in the water area. We have the Queen of Goblets reversed. That's the Queen of Cups. Reversed here on the earth area at the bottom. And we have the star reversed on the right here. And this is the fire area. So the process I'm seeing here. Okay, so the process I'm seeing here is one that skips steps. This looks like, this looks a lot like, strangely enough, showing up a little too well or something, or a little too raring to go before, everything's set up to go. This, with the chariot here in the air area, it might be that in your mind might go faster, and as well in a lot of directions, but it may go faster to reaching conclusions, to wanting to go down, areas and stuff like that. It may be unrealistic in the way that it pursues, it may be unrealistic in a way because it's just happening too fast or something. With the 9 of Cups here, I just get this idea that, you may be very, very happy in your emotions or something, very full in your emotions. You may be a very emotional person, and you may have more fun than you do, sadness and heartbreak or anything like that. You may be in a place where your emotions are more of a giddy fun thing for you, and you may go quickly with your emotions as well, but in essence here, it's as if with the Queen of Goblets reversed, it's like in actuality, when you get down, to the nitty gritty of it, like, it's not the time, like, it's like all of the dream is there, but none of the reality is there. So that seems to be the process here. Yeah, with the star reversed here, it's like it's because, and I can tell it's because of this. I can tell it's because, you have the full idea and feeling of what you want, but then like the outside world just isn't matching up yet. You know what I mean? Like you haven't hit the actual thing yet. So let's see now as what this is distilling. To be honest, the distilled card that you have, the card that is your soul's essence here, is a 2 of Cups. This is a 2 of Hearts. That's telling me that there is a romantic connection here, that there is the whole point of this may be, this is sort of the process you go through as you are searching for your one, your the connection that you truly want or something. The process that seems to occur is like oh, well, I see it, I feel it, that must be it. Like, but there's like some like, in the, you hit the real world issues, you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, stuff's going on, and, do other stuff, boom, boom, boom. I can't, yeah. And, with the star, it's like it's a little bit defeating, for sure. There's definitely a defeatingness there. And it's also just a bit like, it in a sense, it doesn't even deter you. In a sense, it doesn't even like, like It's a little delulu here. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little delusional. It's just like a nah. Don't even worry. You know, your faith is good. Yeah, your faith is good. Your faith in things working out is good. So you you know still have that happy emotional thing. Sorry, I just pulled the desk a little. So let's go into the pipette here and see what moves this process along to getting to the actual thing you need here. So thing you actually are looking for here. So we have the hunter at the top here, and then we have frog spirit with clear out the clutter. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing here that what gets this, process moving into the actual possible relationship that you're trying to, grow is with you figuring out, and figuring out is the wrong word here, because it's not a figuring out, it's an action taken. You have to take some actual action. You have to um actually go on the hunt here. You have to be in a hunter's energy, where you're actually going for something, full speed, full force, completely. You have to be very committed to the action you're taking. And then with the frog spirit, clear out the clutter. This tells you about the action you're taking. Don't worry, you don't actually have to hunt anything. You don't actually have to go into the woods and hunt anything. With clear out the clutter, it's getting things in order. It's making some more lists and getting your priorities straight and stuff like that. Cleaning what needs to be clean, getting things in order. Those are the things. Those are the actions that need to be taken. They're the most important things. And when you get those things in order, then everything else over here in this process will go into order. This process is out of order because other things are out of order. So that's what the issue is, and the distilled spirit you're looking for here does have a good lover, a good relationship, a good yeah, just a good connection, and it feels like you're just like inner knowing of it, your inner feeling of it and inner seeing it were definitely taking hold much more than how reality was showing up for it. Like, get the reality there first. And you're doing that by just, on your end for sure, by clearing out the clutter, by getting a little more organized and a little more, there's other things that need to be worried about at this time. So worry about those things. So that's what it is here. Pile 3, that's your reading. Thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe if you like the reading. Donate if you can. That helps the channel definitely. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I hope this reading was good for you. It was good for me. Haha. All right.